Hi guys, it's Vada from the Tech with Vada YouTube channel back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a PC parts list that I have made. The parts list also includes peripherals, so stay tuned for that. All the links for the products discussed in this video will be in the description. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Starting off with our CPU, for this build I have chosen the Ryzen 5 3600. The Ryzen 5 3600 is widely known as a great, safe option for many budget to mid-range builds out there. As for the specs, the Ryzen 5 3600 has 6 cores and 12 threads and a 3.6 GHz base clock, leaving it at a perfect sweet spot for both gaming and streaming. It has a 4.2 GHz max clock without overclocking. The box contents include a Wraith stealth cooler. The price for this CPU is Rs 17,690 on Amazon. We know a good CPU needs a good motherboard to perform well, and that is why I chose the MSI MPG B550 Gaming Plus motherboard for this build. The MSI MPG B550 Gaming Plus is a value for money ATX motherboard that has 4 RAM slots, the AM4 socket, and a pre-applied I/O shield. As for the I/O, it has one HDMI slot, one 2.5 GHz LAN slot, 4 USB 2.0 ports, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A ports, and 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports, out of which one is a Type C port and one is a Type A port. The B550 platform supports PCIe Gen 4 speeds, allowing for faster data transfer. The PCIe Gen 4 speeds are provided to these slots on the motherboard, as shown on your screen. The motherboard also has a second M.2 slot which has PCIe Gen 3 speeds, so SATA M.2 is advised for the second slot. Overall, this motherboard has everything we need and is priced at Rs 15,245 on Amazon. We need reliable RAM to boost the performance of this build, and that is why I have chosen the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro memory. This memory has CL16 timings and is clocked to 3200 MHz. For this build, I had 16 GB of memory in mind, so I advise buying two 8 GB sticks of RAM instead of a 2x8 memory kit, because as crazy as it sounds, two separate 8 GB modules bought individually are cheaper than a 2x8 memory kit. The price of one module is Rs 4,199, so two modules will be Rs 8,400. If you need only 8 GB of memory, then one of these modules is more than enough for you. Continuing on to the primary storage, we need a PCIe Gen 4 SSD so that the extra Gen 4 speed provided by our motherboard is used. That is why I chose the WD Black SN750 SE PCIe Gen 4 SSD. The name speaks for itself. The SN750 SE has 3600 megabytes per second read speeds and 2000 megabytes per second write speed. I have chosen the 500 GB variant of the SN750 SE. Feel free to choose whichever variant you want. Just know that higher capacity will cost more. The price of the 500 GB variant of the SN750 SE will cost you Rs 6,415 on Amazon. For our secondary storage, any hard drive should be okay, depending on how much space you need. For this list, I chose the Seagate Barracuda 1TB HDD. This hard drive is priced at Rs 3,099 on Amazon. As for the GPU, I have once again chosen the Galaxy GeForce GTX 1650. This GPU is just hands down the only affordable, decent GPU out there. Other GPUs either cost too much or are out of stock. The GTX 1650 comes with 4 GB of GDDR6 memory, and this model from Galaxy has two fans for improved thermal performance, and hence was my pick. For extra details, please check the page in the description under the title GPU Details. The GTX 1650 from Galaxy is priced at 25,990 rupees on Amazon. When it comes to power supplies, reliability is key to the performance of your PC, and that is why I have chosen the Silverstone Viva 650 watt 80 plus gold power supply. The Viva 650 is an ATX power supply that has 80 plus gold certification, which means it is next to perfect in terms of endurance, reliability, and quality, making it a go-to for low to mid-range PCs like this one. The Viva 650 is unfortunately a non-modular PSU, but nevertheless is a great power supply. The price of this power supply is Rs 5,840 on Amazon. Any good computer needs cooling to maximize its potential, and the case plays a big role in that. So it is vital to choose a case with good airflow to boost our PC's performance. The case that I think is perfect is the Deepcool Matrix 55. This case from Deepcool has all that you need for good airflow. It has a mesh front panel, it has a magnetic mesh dust filter at the top of the case, and as for the front panel I/O, it has two audio jacks and three USB ports, and of course the power on and reset button. The case also has a tempered glass side panel to give it a clean look. The price of this case is Rs 4,050 on Amazon. Now let's move on to the peripherals. After a long search, I found the Gigabyte G24F gaming monitor. This monitor is spec'd at a 1920 by 1080 resolution, 165Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time on an IPS display, 90% DCI P3, 120% sRGB coverage, and a 23.8-inch screen size, making it perfect for gaming. As for the I/O on the monitor, it has one DisplayPort connection, two HDMI ports, one 3.5mm audio jack, and two USB 3.0 ports that can act as pass-throughs. The Gigabyte G24F costs Rs 17,407 on Amazon and is overall a great gaming monitor. For our mouse, I chose the Logitech G102 LightSync gaming mouse. This mouse has 6 programmable buttons, a sensor that can go up to 8000 dpi, RGB, and is also very light, weighing in at only 85 grams. The G102 LightSync is compatible with the Logitech G-Hub software, through which you can easily customize your mouse. The Logitech G102 LightSync is priced at Rs 1,595 on Amazon. Last but not least, our keyboard. The keyboard I chose is the Gamdia's Hermes E3 60% mechanical keyboard. This particular model has red Outemu switches, which are a budget version of Cherry MX Reds, but nonetheless are great switches. The Hermes E3 from Gamdia's is a great RGB keyboard that is priced at Rs 3,399 on the TLG Gaming website. Now you may be thinking, what is TLG Gaming and are they trustworthy?
What do you mean by that?
My answer is TLG Gaming are a computer components retailer based here in India. They are just like Vedant Computers or Prime ABGB and are completely trustworthy. That's it for the full setup parts guide. I hope that you guys liked the video and this video made some sense to you and helped you out in some way or the other. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe and have a great day. Thanks for watching.